Hey, what is up, you guys, and welcome back to the 423. Tati just released her first video since the infamous By Sister video exposing James Charles, and she's standing by her decision to call out her former friend. In the video, she's very emotional and starts crying several times as she talks about just how caught off guard she was by the reaction to her video. She's spoken on controversies in the past, and according to Tati, she expected to be the one getting a lot of backlash for her video instead of gaining all those subscribers, and says she would return all of her newfound popularity if she could. When addressing the burden of the situation, she asked fans to stop all of the memes and dragging, and says she doesn't think James deserves to be canceled, but she stands by her decision to let him know that he was operating in a way that was going to come crashing down soon enough. Tati reiterates that she's had multiple conversations with James in private that he just wasn't responding to or listening to, and her initial video was her last-ditch effort to get through to someone who wouldn't listen to anybody around him. In her mind, she knew that the things James was doing and how cocky he was going to end badly for him, and her video was her way of sending a message that wasn't translating through private conversations. Like I said, she does get very emotional in the video and makes sure to stress that this was not about vitamins, but it's a much larger situation with someone she loves and cares about, and even though she doesn't think he'll get that she was trying to help anytime soon, Tati hopes James will look back in the future and understand what she did was for the best. She also mentioned that she's trying to meet up with James in person at the YouTube Google offices so that they can talk together in a safe space, but she still doesn't think the relationship will be prepared at all, especially anytime soon. I feel like there has to be something else going on here, that Tati needs to meet in a public forum or a safe space, as she calls it, with James, because she already mentioned being afraid of him before and seems to reiterate that here. But beside him trying to twist a story about her to the media, I don't see any reason for any real fear. I can also see Tati getting some backlash for this latest video, because even though she doesn't contradict anything she said before, she does act kind of clueless to how this all happened, even though she's the one who started the whole situation. I genuinely don't think she expected the situation to get as big as it did, but I don't know what else she thought would happen by telling millions of people that James Charles is a predator. But I do think she expects a little backlash this time, because Tati did say she's trying to find the happy medium between crying and being a victim and powering through and being a bitch, which she claims doesn't exist on the internet. Releasing this video was an interesting choice, if you ask me, because I just don't think it'll go over as well as the last one, but I don't think that's her main concern at this point. I think she was naive to think that making a video about James acting predatory towards men and turning his back on the person who basically gave him a career and not thinking that he would face any backlash. And I feel like she's kind of trying to straddle both sides of the fence here. I do get that she feels bad and doesn't want to single-handedly end someone's career, and it must suck to have gained so many subscribers over such a hurtful situation, but at the end of the day, she finally got that message across to James, and there's no way he didn't hear her loud and clear. But of course, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think Tati should have made this video crying over the situation, or should she have just left it at her By Sister video and moved on? And when do you think we can expect James Charles back on social media? Leave your thoughts down below in the comments, subscribe to the 423 for more videos, and if you like this one, just give it a quick thumbs up. That is it for today. I will see you guys next time. Bye.